who we're trying to serve.
Okay, this is a bit of a secret, but I think it explains from a neuroscience perspective why some people are really good at making content, marketing, speaking on stage, and other people are not. The brain kind of has these two basic regions: the emotional center, where all of our emotions, our fears, and all those kinds of things live, and our functional center, which is our prefrontal cortex, where we're rational and think about learning and information. And the problem is most content creators and marketeers either find themselves in this corner or this corner. They either scream at your logical brain about the features and specs of their product, which is the prefrontal cortex that analyzes things and compares them, or they try and tug on your heartstrings, which is targeting the limbic system of the brain, which is our ancient emotional center that drives desires and fears. But here's the thing, humans don't work in that way. We're not robots evaluating spreadsheets, and we're not purely impulsive emotional creatures either. I think the sweet spot is right here. This is where brilliant marketing, storytelling, public speaking lives. And if you think about great companies, Apple doesn't just sell processing power and electronic devices, they sell creative empowerment. And Nike doesn't just say they sell trainers, they sell personal transformation. So if you want to make world-class content, you have to make people think and feel. And I can't tell you how many talks I've been to where the presenter just hits the functional parts of the brain. They pull up graphs and stats and figures and they deliver information. I think the dark arts of storytelling, being a content creator, being a marketeer, making a podcast are hitting right here, hitting both their emotional needs and their functional needs at the same time. And one way to do this is make sure that when you make content, when you do marketing, it metaphorically starts with once upon a time. I'm not saying use those exact words, but it should be a story, because that is storytelling, and that is how you hit both parts of the brain, the emotional part and the functional part.
Great.